So I've been not in this garden for about a week due to the storms that have rolled through last week and knocked out a lot of power. And I've been gone all weekend to a church camp, and so this garden has not been really tended to for a while. And so we're going to walk through real quick and see how things are doing. I know the Japanese beetles are really loving my garden, and we're spraying and hand picking them off as best as we can. But they love roses like it's chocolate. See that there's some right there. And I can't touch them right now because if I go to knock them in a bucket, they'll just fly away. So I have to wait till it's cooler when they go back to sleep, and then they're easily knocked off. Lima beans are really starting to grow. They're still a ways behind, but we're getting there. This is the best bean trellis I have. It's the good old Mother Stallard, and it's actually almost completely enclosed here. It's beautiful. And then my strawberries there. And see, I have some wonderful beans. They're starting to grow here. These are a dried bean variety. My medicinal bed, really full and green. Elderberries and great bush, my fig trees. Again, this is a treat for the Japanese beetles. You can see the damage that these guys do. And this is mild compared to some years, but yeah, it is what it is, right? And my tomatoes, other things. My hollyhocks are just about done for the year. Still got a few left. And then my straw flowers are taking over. These are the Hidatsa shield beans. Again, didn't do very well because of the frost we had, and just a lot of bad things happened this year. Of course, again, lovely Japanese beetles. But we are getting some beans. So I should have enough to get some put away for the year. And then we'll just try again next year in a different spot. My elderberry transplants are really taking off. I got these cuttings going for some people. So they're really taking off. I'll be able to rehome them soon. I can't show you because my husband picked it as soon as he saw it, but we finally got a Japanese cucumber off this plant. This plant has really grown over the past week because it was just down there where that big leaf is. That's as tall as it was before the storms came through, and now you see it's here. And we had a cucumber there that was longer than your foot. So, yep, this really is starting to take off. My Trifano Violetto pole beans here. They're starting to fill in finally. See these beautiful beans. Beautifully nice and purple, but when you cook them they turn green. Again, you see the bugs just having a heyday. And the problem is with Japanese beetles is once you have an infestation, it's maintenance on trying to keep them from killing your crop. The best thing to do is try to prevent them from hatching by putting down milky spore in the spring. See, my corn and my sunflowers that were knocked over from the storm is starting to stand upright, so thankfully my corn patches weren't wiped out. And I really love the color of these sunflowers. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'll definitely be growing this one next year because I love the color. I'm bumping the crap out of my catnip, but I'm not worried. You know, it's loaded with bees, lots and lots of bees. You can probably see them here. And I'm bumping it like crazy, but I'm not too worried about it. We have honeybees, which are very docile, bumblebees, which are very docile. There's some tansy wasps in here. Again, very docile. So as long as I don't keep shaking the crap out of this plant, if I bump it now and again, it's good. But this is why I let my plants flower. Look at those guys. They're doing their job, they're getting food, they're pollinating. So very exciting. This is my tiger eye pinto bean. I'm not sure what happened to this plant here, if it got broke at the bottom or if a cat urinated on it, you know. I don't know. It's the only one that is dying here. So something must have happened to the base of that plant there. But it's doing pretty good overall. Got some nice sized bean pods going there. And then this is my hops. And it has grown quite a bit in the past week. So yeah, so we're doing good. After the storm, things are getting back up and producing, and I'm very thankful.